Hi guys, it's me, Charles Norman from Sports Solutions LLC. We are the creators of the AthleticSOS software platform. That platform allows all high school athletes to find the best fit college for them, whether they're trying to get an athletic scholarship, they simply want to go to college, or we even have trade schools in there if that's something you're looking for. So everything you would need if you were a student athlete at the high school level, what you're going to be doing when you walk out of that gate for the last time from your high school. What's your plan? That's our goal, is to make sure you have a plan in place. So one of the questions we get right now, the software's been out for a few years, and some people have been using it for a couple of years, and they've got some schools lined up. There's some schools that want them to come play. And so now they're starting to ask us, which one should we pick? They've got this list of schools, and they want to know which one to pick. And so this is the advice that I'm giving them. Now, you guys do it the way you want to do it, but here's the advice that I give them. Number one, I always say to them, what's your next after college? Remember, our software is trying to tell you what's next after you leave high school. You should have a plan in place. Well, what's your plan post-college? So that should be your first thing you're thinking about when you're picking which school to go to. So let's look at this a couple of different ways. Let's say you just decide you're going to be a pro athlete, or you're going to be an Olympic level athlete. Well, you're probably looking at a D1 school, right? And so you want to make sure, depending on the sport, sometimes you have to be good enough that first year, which means you need enough playing time that first year so that you can stand out enough to be considered pro level for the next level. It depends on the sport, but so when you're picking out your schools, that's something you got to be looking for. Am I going to be able to play right away, or am I willing to wait and build on because this program sends so many kids to college? Those are some of the things you want to, to the pros. Those are some of the things you want to look at. However, let's say you're not being recruited by one of those top BCS level schools. Next thing you might want to look at is, okay, what schools are a level down but get to play against them? Because maybe you're one of those unappreciated kids. Maybe you're as good as those kids that are getting recruited, but you don't have the press, you don't have the ink. People don't know you exist. Okay, but you are getting recruited at that level, so somebody recognizes your talent. So you want to go to a school that plays against those guys. And the other thing you want to look at, can my school that I'm going to go to win the conference so that at least I can go to postseason play and really get to play against the big boys and everybody's paying attention. So those are some of the things you're thinking. But let's say you want to be a doctor or attorney or go in some sort of professional class that requires a lot of labs. Well, believe it or not, a lot of the teams that are going to recruit you for an athletic scholarship, they're going to push you away from disciplines that require you to take a lot of labs, because it interferes with practice. It interferes with training and game time, and you have to travel a lot, and it's just very hard to keep up. And what they don't want is for your grades to go down and make you ineligible, so they kind of push you to some other subject matters. But if that's what you want to do, and you're a D1 level kid, what if you went to a D2 school or D3 school or NAIA school who is lucky to get you, and they say, hey, you know what, if you're willing to come here, we will work it out. We'll work around your schedule. As long as you keep yourself up and you're taking care of your grades, we'll help you out. We'll get you where you need to be. Let's say you're going to go into the education field and you need a master's. So then you start going to schools, D2, D3, NAIA, that if you're a D1 level kid and you say, hey, I'd like to come to your school. You have the program that I want, but I want to get my master's. Is there anything you guys can do to help us out there? And maybe they can't give you everything you need, but maybe they can say, hey, we'll give you a discount for your master's program, or we'll let you go to our school free for the master's program. So those are the kind of things you're looking for. What's your next? And you want to take your next and pick the school. And then the third thing I tell people, and I've been saying this from day one, and this is what I realized when my daughter went to school. You want to go to a school that thinks of you as a prize, that they didn't know they could even get you, that they felt like you had all these other options, all these other opportunities, and you chose them. And they made a promise to you up front, hey, if you come here, we're going to take care of you. When you're the prize, you get to make mistakes along the way, and I don't care who you are. Some point in college, things are going to go wrong. Things aren't going to go the way you thought they were going to go. And what you want is somebody that has your back, that's going to give you an opportunity, another chance. I kind of went through all of this stuff with either my daughter, my nieces and nephews, friends of the family. I've heard every single story out there, and most kids can't handle it and they end up coming back. But if you got a support system, if you have somebody that said, hey, we appreciate the fact that you chose us, so we're going to take care of you. And so those are the other things. And then the other thing is, you want to go someplace where you don't end up with horrendous debt. Now, we've got a lot of people in our neighborhood. I'm in the suburban California area, and a lot of the kids went, they have their degrees, and some came back and they got pretty good jobs, but they are so loaded down with debt. It is just amazing to me. So you want to go someplace where you have the least amount of debt coming out. With all the other things considered, it just makes no sense to come out with so much debt that you're going to be spending the next 20, 30 years paying that money back. That takes away from your quality of life moving forward. And yeah, it's great you have a degree, but at what cost? Because you've taken out these loans. So try to find a place also where you're going to have the least amount of debt coming out. So those are the 3 things that I try to tell everyone. What's your next? Make sure you go to school that's going to help you get there post-college. Make sure that they are in love with you. You know, that they think of you as a prize. That's a big deal. And then try to come out with the least amount of debt at the end of your college life, so that when you start your regular life, whatever you're going into, that you're not burdened down with a bunch of debt that's going to take years and years to get out of. Okay, guys? What I'm going to do at the end of the video, I'm going to give you people that don't know about us that much, I will give you a code that will give you a discount, an opportunity to try out our software for a minimum price. It's the best software out there. If you're a high school athlete, if you're a parent of a high school athlete, you know a high school athlete, send them this link, and if they try our software, I'm going to tell you you're going to love it, because we've been going at this now. This is our 6th year. We have kids that started off as freshmen. We've got into some of their schools, and they've been using it all through these years. And now that they got these lists of schools, they're coming out as seniors, and they're ready to go. And they use the software year after year after year moving forward. But if you're a senior right now and you're thinking, hey, I've run out of time, I don't have what I thought I had, go ahead and try it out, see if it can help you out. We have some videos in there telling you what to do and the best way to move forward. If you're a junior or sophomore, excellent software for you to get prepared and find out where your opportunities are, and also find out what you need to do to improve your opportunities. Maybe you need to go take the SAT again, the ACT. But if you don't know what you don't know, then you think you've got everything under control, and you'll get a rude awakening. And so everything is there for you guys. Best of luck to all you guys. You know, one of the things that I'm the happiest about is we go back and we see that we actually affected people's lives and their choices and their opportunities, and they're moving forward, and our software was a part of that. It's the most gratifying thing in the world, and I'm really humbled that we got an opportunity to even affect to the level that we have. And we're not the only thing. These are great parents, great kids all over the place, and they just needed an opportunity, or they just needed a little bit more help, and we were able to do it, and this is a great thing for us. So stay tuned after this. Go ahead and watch the end. There'll be a code. It'll tell you how much it's valued at, and you can try the software out for a month or so and see if it's what you need or it can help you. And if not, it doesn't. So, but you won't be out a bunch of money just taking a look at it. All right, guys. As always, best of luck to you in your future endeavors. Bye.